Leonard in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. DeJounte Murray is out there with White. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Now here's Leonard. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA. Brent, what are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
What's their chemistry? Exactly.
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now the Clippers with it. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
Morris, no good. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Mavericks. Murray dishes to Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
And how about that? LaMarcus, still with that size, can go up and power it through.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Kicks to Morris. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Murray with it, defended by Dinwiddie. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Dinwiddie. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
And it's Leonard, top of the key. Sinks that one from the post.
I mean, where is this stuff coming from Kawhi Leonard? What can't he do that time with the floater?
Murray surveying the D. Lets a floater go. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Inside, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Gay against Jordan. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Here's Gay. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
Here's Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Well, he might be an aging veteran in the NBA, but DeAndre Jordan is still terrifying for defenders when he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, he's such a great target still on the roll situation. You combine his length and athleticism now with the know-how and his tenure in the league, and DeAndre Jordan still can be an elite finisher on the inside.
Here's Murray following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Pass to White, to the paint. Gay. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Leonard. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Dinwiddie against Murray. The pass to Gay. Here's Aldridge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Such a challenge for a defender. You try to get to Aldridge's high release, but then you realize that's too late, and he's just pump faking. Not fair.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
That free throw good from Aldridge. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Great, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Williams. Morris outside. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A 3 from Leonard. Doesn't go for him. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Kicks it out to Gay. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 4.
Well, because he scores so often, Williams draws defensive attention. Coaches change some coverages, which in turn open up some passing opportunities.
Outside, Walker. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Leonard. Williams looking around. Pass to Jordan. Nice D from Aldridge.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, White. Baseline try. Offensive rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one is good.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And then for Los Angeles, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Jordan. Patterson comes in for Marcus Morris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Mills. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. We have a step back. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Johnson. Williams passes to Leonard. Jackson has the open look. Second chance shot. And Leonard gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Mills. On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over Leonard. Johnson's shot is off. Clippers leading by 10. Right side, Williams. Back to Jackson. To the middle. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Jackson. That's 12 points for Leonard.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now, here's Lyons. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Johnson against Patterson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jackson looking around. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Mills. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
Leonard against Johnson. And that one's good. Leonard.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Pirtle. Leonard against Johnson. With the teardrop. Here's Pirtle. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Leonard. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 17 now.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Mills with it. Pass to Lyles. And stolen by Patterson. Outside Jackson. With 4 seconds on the clock. That one off the back iron and out. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Clippers lead by 11. We've got more in store for you right after this. At one time a poor free throw shooter, DeAndre Jordan has really improved.
I've never tried it. I've never secretly.
You know, he's made some progress with his method, though.
Yeah, him, Drummond, Capella, a lot of the guys who were getting the hack-a-shack treatment have made great strides.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, Patrick Patterson is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Harrell. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Williams at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Williams. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Williams kicks to Jackson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Jackson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Leonard. Back to Mills. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Outside Jackson. The tray. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Forbes kicks to Mills. On the wing, Johnson. Launches it. Knocks down the 3-ball. Johnson's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Brent, the league's been trying to clean up some of the physicality that we see, some of the jawing, but there are some players that do a great job of nonetheless getting under an opponent's skin.
I don't think, Kevin, over the past couple of years, we would deem the NBA as being more physical than at any other time. Would we say that?
I think that's fair.
We would never say that. But there are still irritants in the game. And the reason why those guys do that is because that's their competitive advantage. And that's the way the league is always going to operate. There are going to be guys out there who are going to use either their intellect to get inside your head or do things on a physical level that are going to cause you to think about what it is you're doing on the floor.
Exactly.
And when you find those guys, they're really interesting players to watch. You're not going to replicate their shooting form, Kevin. But in terms of sometimes their approach, there are things that you might be able to learn from a Draymond Green or a Marcus Smart.
There's no doubt. Here's Murray after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside, Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Dinwiddie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Morris outside. Over Aldridge. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Spurs trail by 8. Outside, Walker. He kicks it to Murray. Back to Walker. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Murray. Pulls up on the elbow. He can't get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Man, there are not many times where DJ does not just rip that rim down.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Here's Aldridge. It doesn't go for him. Jordan with some nice D. Murray against Dinwiddie. In the corner, it's Morris. Jordan trying to free himself up. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And now a 12-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
Aldridge, the pass to Walker. Murray against Dinwiddie. And it's Murray penetrating. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Los Angeles. Outside Jordan. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to LeVert. Back to Dinwiddie. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Walker. From 10 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2. Walker's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs. LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here's Harrell. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State. The pass to Dinwiddie. Shoots the three. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Harrell against Murray. Down low. Here's Gay. And another basket for San Antonio.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact, Kevin.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Gay. Banked in off the glass. Gay's got 8. And Murray winning second team all defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Derek White. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Los Angeles. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it, and he gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. For Murray. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. That one good for 2. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes to Morris. It's LeVert on the wing, guarded by Walker. LeVert kicks to Jackson. 4 on the clock. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Walker the pass to Pirtle. The kick out to Walker from downtown. Sinks the triple. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside Jackson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
And it's Murray with the jam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. A different look now for San Antonio. Lyles checked in for Aldridge. Johnson comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Mills in for Walker. The Clippers also changing it up. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Morris. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Karis LeVert. Lou Williams is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now Leonard. Over Johnson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. With Lou Williams, Lou, it seemed like the defense slipped a little bit.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 17 points and 4 rebounds. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives them. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
Shaq, what did you see from... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
San Antonio trailing here. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Derek White is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Walker in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Gay can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Leonard the pass to Jordan. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Jordan.
Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, a great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
Now here's Gay. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. White looking around. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dinwiddie passes to Leonard. Yep, that one goes. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
Now here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Walker. Aldridge down low. He's against Jordan. Aldridge misses.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
LeVert the pass to Jordan. Dinwiddie outside. To the inside. Here's Morris. No good on that one. Gay with the defensive effort. And a fast break now for the Spurs. White, good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Clippers leading by 3. There's the pass to LeVert. It's Jordan on the wing. 10 points for him. And here is Morris. Here's Leonard, hits the jump hook. Leonard's got 21.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Murray the pass to Aldridge. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Back to Leonard. The 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist in the game. Spurs trail by 8. Murray outside. Here's Gay. The Clippers grab the miss. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's LeVert. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide-open 3.
Dinwiddie kicks to Leonard. LeVert the pass to Jordan. Aldridge with some nice D. The Spurs have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's LeVert, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
You often hear about players talk about their favorite spot to fire from on the floor. How much of an effect does that really have, the favorite shooting spot?
most of the time, Kevin, what you're talking about is star guys, because they're the ones who ultimately in any given possession, the coach is trying to find that guy in that spot to do something. What happens throughout the course of a year is when that player has the ball there, everybody else knows what to do.
Right.
Like the player knows what he's going to do, right, Kevin? Because he's the star player. But everybody around gets comfortable with the options and where it is that he goes. If he goes right, if I slide right, I'm going to get the three. If he goes left, he's spinning back. I might move towards the top of the key. So the familiarity of not just the player, but the players around the player, that's where you can make it happen.
That's interesting. Now here's Mills, and that one good. Mills has got his third basket of the night.
For a guy who makes his living behind the three-point line, Mills looks comfortable there, taking it inside.
Puts it up there for Harrell. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. San Antonio calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for San Antonio. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Williams, he's checked in for LeVert. Here's Mills. 6 points for him. Pass to Forbes. Passes it to Aldridge. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Gay, good, and Aldridge gets the assist. 10 points for Rudy Gay.
Now this is Rudy Gay's game, outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
Here's Leonard, and Poeltl sends it back. Mills looking it over. Floats one. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. Leonard on the wing. Here's Jordan. A beautiful reverse layup. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the sheer size of DeAndre Jordan is such a big benefit. It makes him an effective finisher on the inside.
Mills can't hit. Clippers leading by 8. Here's Dinwiddie, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 5. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Back to Gay. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard's got the ball. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And that one, good. And it's now 26 points for Leonard.
You know, that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Gay against Leonard. Here's Aldridge. Great D that time from Harrell.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now here's Gay. 12 points for him. At the top of the key, Forbes. Here's Aldridge. Offensive rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Harrell wide open. He shoots. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Think about Montrezl Harrell and the type of energy and effort that he brought last year to this team to help solidify, I guess, most of the culture piece of what Steve Ballmer wants this franchise to be about. That's playing hard, playing with energy, and having some enthusiasm for the competition. Montrezl Harrell wraps all those things up pretty nicely in the way he plays.
And the Spurs with some changes. Lyle comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Johnson in for Rudy Gay. The Clippers also making some changes. Patterson comes in for Harrell, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now here's Mills. 6 points for him. Fires the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after him. And Montrezl Harrell, Brent, beloved in the locker room.
Well, he's beloved because every night when you go out on the floor with him, you know what you're going to get. A guy who is incredibly competitive, passionate, knows his role, and plays with a physical presence that he doesn't shy away from anybody that's on the floor. That's infectious.
Mills. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Forbes has it in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Forbes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:05 left in the third. Jackson with it. He has 7. Outside Williams. Kicks it to Patterson. Outside Leonard. Takes a 3. No good on the shot. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Bounce pass from Pirtle. Johnson with it. Leonard picks him up. Johnson, the pass to Lyles. Count that one.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the Spurs making a change here. White's checked in. Morris is checked in for the Clippers. The Spurs shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. .27 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Jackson. Off target at the rim. Patterson against White. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Patrick Patterson. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Williams. And it's Jackson in at the point.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Murray outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Leonard on the wing, 13 feet away. Rebound by Murray. Spurs trail by 11. Johnson outside. Pass to Lyles. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Leonard draws the double. Up top, Morris. Fires from deep. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 9 points for Marcus Morris.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
Murray against Jackson. Back to Murray. And the pass to Purtle. Lays it up off the glass.
There's no stopping Purtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Williams against White. Williams passes to Morris. And he gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Walker's checked in for Johnson. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Karis LeVert comes in for Williams. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Harrell doesn't really force many things. It's a lot of baskets on the roll where he's around in close to make an impact offensively.
Murray kicks to Purtle. Goes up the baseline, and the shot is long.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. Gay comes in for Lyles. And the Clippers with a change here too. Dinwiddie's checked in to stop the run. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
That one goes in.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Pass to Gay. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. But they'll get another chance. Gay finds Walker. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Now Harrell. He's covered by Murray. Leonard draws the double. Here's Harrell. That shot off the mark. Gay with the defensive effort. Walker surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. Leonard against Walker. Morris outside. Leonard trying to break free. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 11 in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Deep two from Murray. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Harrell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Spurs. 17-point game. A floater. Makes it off the glass. Aldridge has got 4 this quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Dinwiddie against Murray. Dinwiddie passes to Leonard. Walker with some nice D. The Spurs have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. This is to Murray. Now the pass to Gay. Here's White, covered by Morris. Here's Aldridge. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the stretch arms there of Aldridge? Awesome at using those to gobble up a second chance opportunity.
Dinwiddie finds LeVert. Harrell down low. Aldridge is covering, and it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And finished off by Walker.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. It's LeVert on the wing. White covering. Down low. Here's Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
The feed to Aldridge. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Dinwiddie. 1:56 left in the game. Morris with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 15. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Murray against Dinwiddie. Inside. They shoot again. And stolen by White.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Clippers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kawhi Leonard.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
Here's Green. That's tipped. Here's Sampson. Pass to Samanic. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Aldridge kicks to Sampson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Outside Jackson. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never...